My name's Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring, here in the deep sea of the well. We've just climbed out of Siofra, which thankfully, due to a very kind comment left, I think about 10 episodes ago at this point, I now know how to toggle between the upper and lower ground maps. Much appreciated. Selling a ton of sorcery, selling an understair, still pointing us in the other direction. I mean, if I'm honest with you, Caelid seems just a bit above level appropriate for us. Just a touch. Where's the Everjail you're looking for? Because that's what they're here doing. Just collect those. So it's just going to be the ones on the ground that explode? Perfect. Honestly, they're just giving me items. I couldn't be mad. Even if I tried. It's weird that those those shining skulls, not golden skulls, they give you golden runes. It's weird that the shining skulls never increase their reward. Seems a wee bit strange to me. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be... that's gonna be a problem. Let's get on the horse and see if I can actually approach. Okay, I'm gonna need to immediately go after the shot is taken to give myself the largest period of time. Okay. I have discovered where I am not safe. Okay, let's try this. It's a pretty sick weapon you got there, buddy. How's it do at close range? Yeah. Trying to get these huge jump shots. Get him. Get him. Come on, this has got to break your poise eventually, right? You can't even stand on me. Okay, gravity's on their side officially. That's one poise stagger for us. Although I suspect I'm not going to be able to get to the weak point to actually strike it. Not entirely certain what happened there. Something seemed to explode while they were still on the ground there. Not sure if they managed to just fire off a shot or what. Okay, good timing on that roll. It's not enough to stagger, but we're getting very close. Down you go. We got some gravel stone for our efforts. In fact, a hell of a lot of gravel stone for our efforts. Does that get spawned by their attack? Whoop, hang on. There's still sounds going on. We're not done here yet. Take that spiked palisade shield. We'll check that out in just a second after I get this final wee bit of gravel stone. The spiked palisade shield. A large wooden shield covered in spikes. Though relatively light, it lacks in damage negation. Designed to perform shield bashes, the attacks riddle the enemy with holes, earning it the name of Hard Shield. And there was one other thing that we found. Oh yeah, the gravelstone. I wanted to know what the description of that was. Found in lands once beset by ancient dragons. Such compound stones found in lands once beset by ancient dragons are said to be the scales of those very beasts. Dragon scales. Easy. I understand that. I've scavenged for those before. I think actually the last time I used a dragon scale to upgrade an item was Dark Souls 1, the Drake Sword in my very first run. Whoop. I do really want to keep up the poise damage on that because I got a heavy R2 off. A charged heavy R2, no less. That's you down. Okay, I think it's your chest that reveals the weak spot. Yeah, it is. My God, does that ever do a lot of damage? Alright, make sure that I don't get stepped on here. We've got this. I mean, as long as I don't get cocky at the very final second. Yeah, perfect. Next flask. I actually managed to heal from the flask right before. Hang on. Alexander, my man. You got big. I haven't seen you in maybe 10 episodes, and my, what a big boy you've grown into. Oh, never mind. There's more of them. But yeah, no, we managed to get the heal off from the flask before we were given full healing of all of our flasks, or full restoration to all of our flasks by defeating the enemy. Nice little cheese we'll be able to exploit, hopefully a couple times over the course of this playthrough. I'll make my way up to the salient object in the environment. I fought past giants to get here. Hang on. The Colosseum, the tournament in Caelid? This might be where Alexander's looking to go. I can just talk. Such a red summon sign. The Knight of the Great Jar. Another Knight of the Great Jar. Oh, I have to fight? Hell yeah, let's go. I'm summoning you. You aren't prepared. I have a very heavy weapon. Okay. Whoa, give me... You are dishonorable. To the highest degree. I bowed. You saw. That's it. No quarter. We're going dirty. I'm throwing pocket sand. Man, that is 10k souls over there. I guess I should probably go check. Honestly, the most annoying thing is probably going to have to be just thumping down those two giants again. It's not going to be that difficult or dangerous, given our previous experience with it. Like, man, it would save a lot of time not to have to. That said, now that I know exactly where to stand the crit, which I'm standing at and attempting to do to... Never mind! I thought that was going to be a perfect demonstration right there, that we now know perfectly how to handle it. My mistake. Nope. Missed that there. Probably still, yeah, got the poise damage on him for the full stagger. Have I clipped out of the earth? Oh. Thankfully I made my way back in as well, but for a moment there I was off to meet Herobrine. Hang on. Nice. I should also probably check the sites of grace nearby. To be honest, kind of expected that. Really? What are you... Oh my god. If they had that attack, why have you never used it before? It would have been so good. Did you just learn that attack? That's the only thing that makes sense to me. You didn't have it previously. You mustn't have. Okay. That was just greed on my part. I really wanted to try and get the full stagger before having to run away there. I can hardly complain about it's not extremely efficient, let's be clear, but a reasonably efficient farm for a couple thousand souls here. And who knows, if I end up using the hand ballista, maybe I care about these great arrows. Actually, the hand ballista, I'm pretty sure, finds bolts, which, never mind. Guess it wouldn't work. That doesn't look like a safe path for us. That's an ad tree type specimen over here. But I can't get around this. All right. All paths lead forward. One thing I did find was my damage, the amount of damage I was taking was very, very high. I think I'm going to get the Lordsworn sword out for this so that I can wear some more equipment. Oh wow, the Dragon Communion Seal has no weight. Literally 0 weight. I'm not going to use it, but damn. Make it fit into a hell of a lot more builds. Okay, I've already seen you. Oh, you seem like you're going to be an absolute nightmare. Alright, let's get with the Sorcerer. Sorcerer, whatever will be, will be. I'm going to start out with the bow before they even summon. You and I are both trying to do jump and heavies on the other. Man. Oh, they're really fast on those. Ah. I see. Swords are sharp. So I think that's the S-stock that they're using. So they're using a thrusting sword. I gotta say, I'm not particularly enthused about my chances there. Seeing that as soon as I was out of any endurance, their thrust put me out of poise and immediately went for a kill shot. I don't know. Maybe this is just a little bit level beyond us at the moment. I'm fine with that. Hopefully, this is the last time I have to kill y'all. Well, I guess... Actually, hang on. It won't be the last time. Because ideally, I'll come back here at some point in the future when this is more manageable for us. There we go. On the ground, and this is with our more powerful sword. Oh my god, that's already enough to kill him. Okay. We are now actually in the realm of reasonably efficient farming if I absolutely needed just a couple thousand here. Not that I will actually attempt to do it. I'm just getting my souls and running away here. come on. How have you not lost? There we go. Maybe I just needed to get another charged R2 in there. One of those points. 200, and then another 5,708. Stats. I'll be back when I have more vigor and don't get instantaneously owned by all of you. Also, I mean, it might be nice to have Alexander here next time I make my way. So, that means we should probably spend some time rededicating ourselves to a previous area. There is the Siofra River Well if I wanted to go back down here. There is further exploration inside of, I imagine, this city area that we've not yet done. Other than that, not a huge amount down there, at the very least for me right now. Seems like maybe in the future. There's the rear gale tunnel there. There's also the entire area down here, which I haven't even managed to make it up onto this cliff yet. Maybe we do this. Part of the reason that I think maybe I should go back down to this South Island is because if I don't, I fear I might out-level it quite quickly. So let's actually let Grace guide us. You know, be tarnished and all.
Trade again?
Sure, what do you got? I've already taken, it looks like, your most important gear. Is maximum HP, yeah. No deal, bud. All good on everything you've to offer. Just while I remember it, let's quickly go and spend the spend the runes that I've spent this entire episode collecting and recollecting again. Actually upgrade the Great Axe a decent amount. We ultimately did end up resolving here that the Rusted Anchor would be better eventually, but the Great Axe was better in the instant. But it was also the type of damage that I needed. If I needed pierce damage, obviously one of them's going to be better than the other. I don't know. Let's continue with the Anchor for a bit. I like using the Great Axe, but I really want to give the Anchor basically every available opportunity to impress me. Okay, so the Anchor is going to require 5 more Smithing Stones Type 2 to increase its level at that point. I think I have enough Smithing Stone 3s to get 1 or maybe even 2 levels. There's smashed pots down there. Oh, yep, totally can. Hi-ho! Not entirely sure what I'll do with this, though. Oh, invaded by Mad Tongue Albrecht. Well, sure. Reverential bow. I mean, look, far be it from me not to return the gesture. Oh, I mean, unless you attempt to kill me immediately, in which case the only gesture I'm going to return is the bird. Oh my god, the frostbite buildup is insane. So we'll jump away. I know I can just strafe out of the way of those. It seems like basically our attack timings for our heavy attacks are similar. So I really don't want to get into a trading fight here because their follow-ups are probably a lot faster. Hey! What's this healing you're doing? Ignore that I'm about to do the same. Please. You must. I need the moral high ground because I haven't got the physical high ground here. You are out of Estus, friends. Nice try. No punish available for you. Okay. Well, I mean... Oh, I spoke too soon. Excuse me. They appear to have pounded themselves up by stabbing themselves. I will help them. Hey, why are you dying? I'm just trying to power you up. You just showed me that's the way to do it, man. Tongue Albrecht has died. Taunt his tongue and the furl curling finger remedy. Taunt his tongue. What's this? I would have assumed it was a different item, but I think it's a consumable. Taunt his tongue. No? Oh, no, it is. Laws in Invaders. Laws in Invaders allows for your world to be invaded without any furled finger cooperators present, and it also shortens the interval between the windows of opportunity for invasion. Yeah, so there's not really Bronze Adornments and the Mask of a Duelist. Yeah, there's not really that much lore in the multiplayer stuff down here, and I do like that they give it its own individual section so that if you are like me, you can ignore it. Much appreciated. So do we just... Is it just back out now? Is that all? Nope. There's at least one side. Hello? Ah. What are you? Well, I mean, deceased. I mean the item on you, though. The Cipher Parter. Is that a weapon? The Cipher Parter. Oh, it's a fist with slash and piercing type damage. Unblockable Blade is its unique skill. Imbue the Cipher Blade with light and lunge forward with a sudden piercing attack. It cannot be blocked. One of the weapons originating from the two fingers, a formless sequence of ciphers comprise its blade. And as such, no shield can repel it. Deals holy damage. The furtive inscription appears to hang in the air. The language of the light, spoken by the two fingers. 30 faith! 30 faith to start using that! But it's 0 weight as well! Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it's light. I'm now deeply intrigued by the build that just, you know, starts out with a faith character, builds up to 30 faith, goes down there, kills that guy, and picks this up. I don't know if there's any build in the game that I have not found myself desperately wanting to finish the game so I can play. Like, not in a, oh, I wish I was done with my barbarian run, because my barbarian run is also sick, but I can't start another file and play a sorcerer on my own time. I might spoil things myself. So instead I will have to patiently wait until my barbarian is done with the Elden Ring. And all of the available optional bosses. We going in. Alright, back to the Roundtable Hold. Makes sense. Let's actually return to our previous quest line as well. Hugh, what's up?
Well, I took you.
Stop taking me for dead! Eventually, you're just gonna convince me. The strength. I mean, we can upgrade the Lord Sworn's Greatsword. I don't see much reason not to. That's 8, 5, 13 more damage? Nice. Alongside that, We've the Rusted Anchor, which does want those, and then Smithing Stone for 3, and yeah, we have the ability to get it up to level 8. Pretty impactful. Also upgrade the Lordsworn Greatsword again. One thing that I should also have a second of looking at is Smithing Stones number 3 is what I would need at this point to upgrade the Clawmark Seal. So yeah, I need the next level of bell bearing effectively is my next gating. Ashes of War. Interesting. Previously, these were taking damage away from us. Why? What? If I recall correctly, I looked at the opportunity here previously to change the scaling of the Lordsman's Greatsword. And I'd found at the time that dropping my dex scaling and increasing my strength scaling didn't really do anything for us. I don't believe that since that point, I've increased my strength at all. I've mainly focused on vigor and endurance. So why does the Lordsman Greatsword suddenly scale much better with that Ash of War? It makes no sense. Stamp Upward Cut. I mean, Stamp Upward Cut is really slow. I haven't actually used Ground Slam. Barbaric Roar is it gonna... Barbaric Roar, let out a Bestial Roar, increase attack power. While active, strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. I could totally do that. Let's have a look at the Rusted Anchor with Ashes of War as well. So all of these just increase its strength scaling and drop its dex scaling entirely. But here, there's a smaller increase on the strength. We're going from C to B instead of from B scaling to... from D scaling to B scaling. But we're losing more on the dex. Instead of losing D, we're losing E scaling. But we lose damage on both equations here. I don't... I think it's possible that this isn't working as intended. Oh my god. Yeah, making it quality doesn't even decrease my damage by that much instead. Obviously I lose the physical, but the scaling. Yeah, I don't know if... Oh, I don't know if that weapon's scaling correctly. That hurts. Because here's why it's important. The Lordsworn Greatsword here picks up from 66 on its scaling damage to 102, right? So that's 40 minus... It's 36, right? 36. 36. It is 36. Yeah, it's fine. 36, right? However, from its physical damage, it's only losing 19. So the increase effective is 17. Pretty substantial, especially considering I'm never going to level dex again, almost certainly. And I will start leveling strength to try and get to the soft cap of 40 relatively quickly. So here, I think what I'm going to do is take Barbaric. I'm going to give the heavy modifier to the Lordsworn Greatsword. I think I also just changed its Ash of War to, yeah. Undo the... Oh, no. That undoes the... Oh, dang it. Okay, I did want to keep my previous skill. I guess I'm fine with Barbaric Roar. This is fine. I don't have to be sad about this. Also, Barbaric Roar. What's more barbarian than a Barbaric Roar? No mad. No molding. Hi?
Would you like me to?
Absolutely. Oh god, these horns may interact poorly. Please do not just kill her. Okay.
You are
they nestle. They nestle. It's fine. A Boldican's Blessing. May I ask a favor?
My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
The weathered dagger key.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back. If you wouldn't mind.
Are you subtly asking me to kill them? You're giving me a dagger and saying that it should have a place in their heart.
I'd like you to find the owner of the dagger I gave you and return it to them. It's a very precious thing.
Okay, yeah, they're actually being pretty specific about that.
Then good day to you.
Hell yeah. Questline advanced. Immediately pop the Baldachin's blessing, baby. Is that going to be a queued action, or is that not even going to happen? Okay, not even queued. Let's get that done. I don't think I found the right glove wit to get the increase I'm looking for here. Yeah, no grave glove wit number 2. Still can't find it for the absolute life of me. You and I have concluded our business for the day. All right. I've spent as many as I feel appropriate. I think the rest of them will be spent on levels, if anything at all. But for the moment. Not for the moment, We're not even that far through the episode. We've got another 33.3% going on. Castle Wall and Rampart, and then make our way down. The Guidance of Grace. 4,000? Do I want to bank 4,000? I'll bank 4,000. So I'll do that by increasing the amount of souls I have until I can level up. Should be around here. Yep. And yeah, strength increases are going to be incredible for me for a while. Endurance increases, still very, very good for us. That stamina is well represented when we're swinging a heavy blade or heavy weapon, as the case may be around. I would also like to wear better equipment for a period of time. Maybe I'm just fine with mid-rolling for a little bit here. No garments to alter. No different physic that I might want to wonderify or anything there. Okay. Charged flask. Not enough golden seeds. 3 golden seeds at this point to get an increase there. Fine. There's nothing else I can do to stall for time. Let's drop that weapon off. Pick up the rusted anchor. That gets us back into medium load. I mean, sure, it's a look. That works too. Yeah, that's a bit more thematic. The other one's a bit more of an after dark kind of look, I think. Hop on that horse. And let's head on our way. Actually, I should also probably just set a custom beacon for myself. I know that here we saw Ballista just rocking the earth. I want to see its origin point again if I can. So I'm trying to provoke it. Oh! I actually didn't catch the... there we are. In the very, very distance, it's almost impossible to see. It's probably going to be impossible to see with YouTube compression, but I can't... Wait, can I? I can use the binoculars while I'm on the horse. Hang on. Well, you know what? I'm just going to reveal myself out in the open, apparently. Gotta jump down this hill before I... get completely stuck to the earth. Alright. That was another arrow fired. Let's close the distance. Very advantageous cliff to have here. Alright, let's watch for the next shot. Honestly, I probably could just close the distance and... Ooh, jellyfish. I could probably just close the distance before they get their bow out. Yeah, let's just do that. Come on, you gotta fall over eventually. I'm doing so much damage. Great arrow. Not the second one, is there? At least not that I can see so far. Okay. This is the second time I've seen a monument like this, of these swords stuck into the ground as some sort of memorial. The Siege of Castle Morn. A lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall at the hand of Lord Godfrey. To a real one. I haven't seen... Oh, good. I was about to say, I haven't seen jellyfish commonly in this game. So I struggle to think they would put them out here without something nearby. Oh! That was rot? Scarlet rot? Poison? I don't know. Actually... Okay. I can definitely murderize all of them. No problem whatsoever. Think I may be a bit overprepared for this area at this point. Somber Smithing Stone number 2, as well as an Arteria Leaf. We know those to be still relatively rare. I'll try and peek around this corner. Okay. Just in case. Everything else I would want to do would just be using the open field backwards to scan every inch of it for an entrance to a cave or a ruin. I don't need to do that right now. Especially when there's a whole ass castle directly in front of us. It's like, you know, diving onto the kitchen table to look for crumbs when there's a 5-course meal atop it. It's like, what are you doing, bud? That's a bit back-ass asswards. Ooh, even more jellyfish over the other side. All right. I mean, look, while I did say I won't check every single thing, I do intend to check the perimeter of the castle. That's just for my safety. Frankly, that's just responsible. I don't want to go in if the structure is structurally unsound. See one of those crucifix light points over there. Actually, this looks a bit more promising for trying to obscure some sort of secret.
You've raised my hopes and dashed them quite expertly, sir. Well done.
Mine. They're always Golden Rune 1. Yeah, I didn't even need that. I honestly just decided to kill it for no reason, revealing myself to those dogs for the possibility of them, I guess, staggering us into oblivion. Let's actually collect a Site of Grace before I start making more convenient. If also quite foreboding to see this many deceased warriors. Not sure there's too much I need to do there, though. Oh, okay, no, that's just uneven paneling on the floor. The first one could have easily been a booby trap. The rest of them... No. That would have been too much. A completely empty room again? thinking probably an NPC, like a completely empty open room directly next to a site of grace. There's got to be an NPC who eventually makes their way there, right? You have to think. Got a two-hand this bad boy. Although I will say I'm not too far from being able to one-hand. Castle Morn. So the Misbegotten seem to have gotten in here. That makes a bunch of sense considering the area we've seen so far. Also, units just appear to be casually dying consistently. Thankfully no one's managed to see it so far. Oop. Dog's up in that area. Active fighting going on in the distance. And worship of burning corpses in the center. You know, I feel like I may have hit the nail on the head with a foreboding. One down. Of course. Wolfpack's never alone. Anyone else, though? Try rolling and then lyre ahead. So one thing I did notice very, very quickly as well is those smoldering butterflies in the air. If I want to be able to start crafting fire pots again, and spoiler alert, I do. I'm gonna need those. That actually sounded like someone being knocked off their poise in the distance. Okay. On, trying to bait them out one by one. Thankfully, it looks like these dogs aren't particularly quick. And they don't seem to have that many in the way of frenzy attacks. Yeah. So I can't go for a heavy response, but I can go for a light response, and it's just enough for the stagger kill. And it's all going on behind that door. I also actually now have the ability to summon. And you know what? Let's do it. The Barbarian and the Lone Wolves clearing out Castle Morn after the Misbegotten misbegot in? Hell yeah. See, it looked like I was in the battle alone for a period of time there, but no. Wolfpack never rides alone. I said it earlier. My god. If I was not bang on when I was assessing the value of the Wolfpack earlier. Oh. When I say earlier, I mean many episodes ago. Specifically, like, oh, what is their value? They do relatively little damage, but they do a decent amount of poise damage. So against poise enemies and control enemies, it can be particularly good. And then, that's what they did. And it was the end. Only one of them left over by the end. Okay, I can't just heal myself and that brings them back up or anything like that. That would be a bit much, to be fair. Let me get these butterflies. Flutter by these butterflies. And... ooh. Note the path I know I'm going in the future up on those ramparts. Hello. I fought you before, you bellhead. I'm gonna go for the big openers. You don't have to get involved in that one, Wolf. You can just watch me. Smithing stone number 1, and there's 3 of them. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely an early-ish area. But hey, that will make our next investment into a new weapon a little bit easier to justify to start with. Something's definitely going to drop down behind while we're doing this, right? You can't give me high walls and all that nonsense without me thinking that's going to happen. Looks like the Lone Wolves are fading out of existence. That's fine. They have more than fulfilled their job. I'll call them back at some point. Okay, looks like Misbegotten chopping up flesh up there. Oh! Oh, you've got punked by your own tracking. You easily could have got me on the stagger there. I was entirely unprepared, but you just straight up missed. So you see two effectively standing like gargoyles. And this one. Honestly, I think like the best solution is Tom. Go collect this golden rune number 2. And then just keep heavy thumping. Unfortunately. Wait, did that one actually fall enough to take damage and die? Thank you. I didn't think they would take fall damage from this point. Ooh, is that another... Not another shiny around the corner. Also, I tried to bend my head in real life to try and see around that corner. Not particularly effective, I'll say. Oh, you're... The thing I said before of wanting beacons to disappear when you make your way to them seems to have happened there. Couple different ways I can make my way down from here. Oh, Side of Grace off the side, jumping out of some destroyed crenellation. I've been to Sen's Fortress. And now I've been to Castle Morn as well. And in the next episode, who knows where we'll be? For the moment, my name's Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. On the top left is the screen at the moment is a series playlist for all my content in the game, past, present, and future. Down below is YouTube's recommendation for what it thinks you should watch next, and streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/Rhapsody Plays at or above the $10 tier. And a special thanks to this John this episode. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully